Well, Saeed was not particularly happy with Manchester United's results. 3-1 loss away to Man City. Now, before we get on to Goldbridge raging about the referee and the tackle from Ederson on Anthony, which I thought was a fine tackle, Saeed was dropping stinkers on his video. And when I mean stinkers, I don't mean a very bad take. I mean dropping a stinker. Listen closely.
But as a whole, man, one step forward, two steps back. Too many players in this team fucking missing. Too many leaders in this team missing. It's fucking joke, man. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new.
One more time. Listen again.
Like the video.
One more. One more.
In this team fucking missing. Too many leaders in this team missing. It's fucking joke, man. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel.
Oh no. Saeed letting out his frustrations. There was more impact from that ripper than there was from the United squad in that match, and it shows with the this tweet here from Jordan Poulson, who actually pointed it out. It says, performance so bad he shit himself. I'm just like, wow, absolute madness. Was that in effect? Yeah, that's a pretty bad one, Saeed. That's a pretty, and unless there was something else, I mean, that sounds like a big stinker. If it was something else, please let us know. But damn, you just let that one rip, and he said, "Fuck it, I don't even care." Now, someone who does care a lot is Mr. Mark Goldbridge. I know I've spoken about him recently. He's arguably the most popular. He was independent once upon a time, I suppose. Now more so, it's probably more of a general. You know, he's an everyday fan, but he's not anymore, if that makes sense. Some would argue he's part of the mainstream, or at least the what do they call it? The different culture, the different side to the mainstream. But in any case, not happy. He says, I just can't speak anymore. Tackle like Ederson does there in the middle of the pitch. That's a red. It's reckless. It's out of control and studs up. But because he's a keeper, he's fine. Well, before we look at the comments, this was the tackling question from this video here. I thought it was a good tackle. I thought it was mighty fine. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Turn the volume down a little bit. Let's go one more time. Actually, on second, he's coming with like a scissor motion in a way. So he's come in. He has got the ball. He's jumped in early, so he's timed it well. He's got the ball, but then the follow through comes through on is it Anthony? On Garnacho, sorry. It comes through on Garnacho, and it's like, man, I don't know. See, like there he gets the ball, like he's sliding. His studs are exposed. He's dropping to the ground, but at the point where his stud hits the ground, he does make contact with the ball, and then he cleans out Garnacho with his trailing legs. So it seemed to be a decent tackle. He got up and no one said anything about that. And there you go. It just plays on. It looked like a decent tackle, if you ask me. Robust, strong, but fair. He got the ball. I don't see anything wrong with that. If he got the ball and then went through on him with studs cleanly connecting his shins or his ankle bone or whatever, then I would say, okay, yeah, we've got a bit of a problem here. But that for me looks fine. Looks fine. Goldbridge was not happy though. Goldbridge not happy. United fans on his case. This person saying this is pathetic. You've realised you can't pin it all on Rashford, so instead of going against Ten Hag, you're now doing this referee gimmick to deflect from it. And Goldbridge has been one of those people who's been very outspoken about referees. Shit, I don't even think Terry from the Football Terror spoke about the referee to that effect. I thought he said the referee was decent. The only thing I will say that was contentious, that I'm like, oh, maybe there's something in that, was that Rashford tackle. Now, some will say Walker happened to just run behind Rashford, clipped him, Rashford fell over. You say, okay, fair enough. But still, I mean, again, intent doesn't matter. If you've tripped an opponent over or you've made contact with an opponent and it's caused them to lose their balance, in which case they maybe would have gone for the ball or something to that effect, then one could argue that there should be a free kick. And in this instance here, there is probably a chance that it probably should have been a free kick for United. And of course, what happened from the corresponding attack from that non-foul is Foden scored his cracking goal from outside the box. Absolute baller is Phil Foden. Another person says, you seriously need to take these United glasses off once in a while. Perfectly good tackle. United fans acting like it's a penalty is just cringe. It's not a pen mark. Literally won the ball. Never heard of such waffle in my life. Not even a foul, let alone a red. With how you're tweeting since it's been a draw, I no longer believe you're watching the game anymore. That's never a pen in a million years. Stop moaning and playing the victim card. Don't act naive. Ederson clearly got the ball. Be a man and accept. Referees playing in a blue jersey. Some people are maybe buying what Goldbridge is selling. And there's the tackle one more time. Clearly gets the ball. I don't think there's anything wrong there. It's a hard tackle, but it's safe. He got the ball. Again, if anything, you might say the scissor motion with the legs maybe would have been a little bit dangerous. But nah, that is not a foul for me at all. I think that's perfectly fine. Let's see what people have been saying in the. I love reading quote tweets. Joey Barton. This clown hasn't a Scooby-Doo about the beautiful game, just another lead screaming at a TV. This and claiming Rashford was fouled. Again, I'll give the Rashford possibly. I'm not saying it is, but I can see why some people maybe think it was. A stupid clearly got the ball. Yeah, it's fine when a keeper does it. Anana coming out here against Wolves, absolutely collecting the Wolves player. Yeah, we don't need to look at that gift there. Suck it up, soft cock. Let it sink in. You're no longer top dogs. Going to be further down the pecking order soon. Mark Goldbridge, seriously the worst United fan in general football I've ever known. So people are actually being against Goldbridge in this instance here. And this kid's why you have no idea of football. YouTubers, you've never kicked the ball, bearing in school. Yeah, that to me looked like I saw it in first glance. I'm like, oh, damn. I said, that's a foul. That's a pen. And then you look at it in the replay. I'm like, that's actually a very good tackle. I don't have any, I can't speak. I don't even have anything to say against it. It was just a perfectly timed tackle. There was nothing wrong with it from Ederson. It was just perfect. The tackle was perfect contact. And look, after that, just cleans him up, like a bit of a coming together, and then that's it. There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. I think that's perfectly fine. So from Saeed, apparently dropping his guts, to Goldbridge dropping some stinkers himself. This has been an ultimate stink and take. Peace out.
End the stream, Dave! End the stream! End it,